didn't have to search it. It just knew what we were doing. Okay, so
Like the hi-hat?
yeah, because I was just thinking in that chorus, because the first time it came around that wah 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 that, and you move over to the ride, I wanted a little something more. You were playing and it was good, and then you would do ga, and you'd go back. I liked that. It was a good idea, but I wanted something. I wanted a little bit more meat in there. But especially the second time it came back around, I was like, I need something here. I need like some power. And then you started doing that, and I'm like, there we go. We found something. So you also felt that it needed a little extra meat. Granted, you're hitting it, jet level decibels, but
Pink whale.
Yeah, you're
150
but it was neat. I liked the idea. The fills are simple. Every once in a while you can change them up if you want. I might use like a herda kind of a thing. Something like that.
This is the...
Or even just six uplets. Boom,
Yeah.
that kind of a thing. So you could change that up every once in a while, but the thing is that it's clean. And I would rather you keep something clean than add something messy. So I'm giving you some ideas, some things that you can present, but I don't want to muddy up your performance. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I'm
not
telling
too
you
much.
where you can add some extra things and still be good, as long as the things that you add are clean. Does that make sense?
Sounds good.
Yes. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, they need to have good flavor and they need to be clean. So, but yeah, overall, the again, the main concern is just when you're playing with other people, it's just going to be your volume.
Yeah.
That's going to be your concern. And so the deal is that I know you enjoy playing loud, and I think it's fun to do what you love to do. I think it's also equally important that you practice playing soft. I would say maybe have one day where you run one day a week where you run all of Rachel's songs and you run them at like a whisper, just to see if you can. Can you still sound good? Can everything still be tight? Can you play well at a whisper?
Dad said
Because then when she has you play at medium instead, or even medium soft, you're used to playing down here. So playing medium soft isn't so hard. But if you're always used to up here and then she has you play down here, that's going to be kind of tough. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Dad said that I always seem to like make myself a better volume at the concerts. Than
Really, dude?
when I'm
You couldn't have waited a few more minutes.
than when I am doing like in the practices. I do better at the concerts.
That is true. But it's still not perfect at the concerts, right?
Right. Nothing's perfect
Sure.
now.
Sure. So there's always room for more. Okay? The other thing is that Rachel has you playing rock. But what if Rachel called a tune like Girl from Ipanema?
Somebody else play it. I have to relearn that song.
It's not about whether you learn it or not. That's a song that is not a slugger. This is like pop punk.
Yay.
So you've got that like power that punk brings with it. But if she is having to play a ballad, you know, you're not playing Yellow, Mason's playing Yellow. But if Mason played Yellow like you would play Yellow, it's too much, it's too loud. Gotta keep it soft, keep it nice. Okay? So all I'm saying is that we play the way that we practice. If we only ever practice loud, then when we try to play soft, we're gonna end up being too loud. Okay, we're running into that a lot with jazz right now. You're not used to having a soft touch, so we have to constantly remind you to have a softer touch. But when I'm practicing jazz, I rarely have headphones on because I don't need them. I'm not loud enough. It's fine. I play at a very soft tempo. When I the few times that I had to practice the Johnny Cash stuff. In fact, all of my live gigs when I was playing with Johnny Cash, I didn't use earplugs or anything unless we were playing at like a big venue, because I didn't play loud enough that my ears would ring. So it's important to practice soft. Okay? So I want you to take some dedicated time to do that. How about once a week? Can you promise me once a week? Run all. Okay. So
all
I
the
like
songs.
That. I like that. At least is a good plan.
I play them every day that I can. So
Yeah. So at least one day where you run all of the songs, and I want you to just exaggerate it. Play it softer than she would ever have you play.
like.
So, you know what?
Because you're gonna find it's a lot harder than you think it is.
Yeah,
Because you have to have very controlled motion.
it's all gonna be fingers.
It's hard. So you can think of it as a challenge.
Nice.
It's
And
a,
if I
it
pass
is a
this
tough challenge.
Then you'll get a big high five.
And how about no jazz for a week?
No jazz for a week! Sounds a lot like me.
No jazz for a
No
week?
jazz is a reward.
It is.
But okay.
Yay!